Hello and namaste to every students. Today we are back again with our English class. Basically addressing to the students from grade 3 today. I'll be going for exploring some of the informations related to verb. The students, I would like to request all of you to manage your stationery materials because it's regular and usual that we need to make the notes on some important points. And let me remind all the students today that what we are going to do in terms of verb. Just we will find out the definition or we will do some more activities. Okay, dear children, firstly, today we will be going for listening exercise. Listen and act. Listen and do. Then after, we will try to get some of the pictures accordingly, and we will find out what is happening in the pictures or what works are being done by the people in the pictures. That also we will try to find out, and then after we will go for one of the vocabulary exercises. Some of the words we will explore and we will try to get it. Why is it taken in today's class? Then, can you guess what next activity is? Okay, it's all about what our verbs will try to discuss on. After finding the definitions, we also will go for the different forms of verb. That may be new for the students, but don't be in doubt. It's not difficult. It's very easy. We will try to make it easier. So hurriedly, with no any delay, I'll be taking your attention towards the chart here. And now, what you have to do? Let me clarify the instructions. What we are going to do in this exercise. Listen and act. Firstly, I will tell you some of the command. I will give you some of the commands, and then you will be trying to do the same activities whatever I have said to you. It's not that this much only will be the activities, but we have lots of activities to be done. We can listen from our parents what things should be done, what things should not be done, or even our teachers also most of the time they command, they order to us. But today, just for fun, we will be going for one of the exercise here, that is listen and act. So now, dear children, the first one, I would like to give you the instructions to clap your hands. How do you clap? Doing, clapping, our action. Clap your hands. How do we clap? Clap our hands. Clap your hands. Okay, now the next one is there. Please try to do it well. When we are angry with our mother, when our desires do not get fulfilled, what do? Our feet will be pat. We pat our feet. So now, with no any anger, with no any fury, you will just go on patting your feet. This is for fun. Pat your feet. Okay, now the next one, laugh aloud. Very interesting activities that everyone does. Ha ha ha. Laugh aloud. Ha ha ha. Okay, now the next one, this is the activity that we do, action that we do, or the work that we do early in the morning. When we do not do that activity, our mother will be very much angry, because our mouth will be smelly if we do not do this. That is brushing teeth. Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Very good, dear children. Now the next activity. It's very interesting. When we feel lazy, when we are having something difficult, then what do? We rub our hands and we put our hands to get warmth on our eyes. So, dear children, you please try to rub your hands. Very good. Clap your hands. Okay, this is the activity. Pat your feet. The next one, laugh aloud. Ha ha ha. Brush your teeth. Brush, brush, brush. Then rub your hands. Rub, rub, rub. Okay, good. This is the work done by the students today. Very good. And a big thumbs up to every one of you. Now let me go to some of the pictures. We will try to find out. We have done these activities, we have done this work and we have done this action. But now we will find out what the people are doing in these pictures. Okay, the first picture indicates a small baby girl. She is doing something. She is working on something. That is the action of a baby girl. What is she doing? What is she doing? Can you guess? She is painting the picture. She is painting. Painting the picture. Now let's see the next activity or the next work done in the next picture. What is the man doing? The man is there and he is doing something. What is he doing? He is planting the paddy. Planting the paddy. Remember, plant some kinds of flowers, some kinds of vegetables, some kinds of fruits also we call for plant. But planting means it's just going to dig in the soil. Planting the paddy. Planting. He is doing. He is working. And what is the work of the man? Planting the paddy. The next picture, the vehicle is there. Inside the vehicle, a very big fat man is there. What is he doing? He is driving. Driving. The work done by the man? Driving. The action done by the man? Driving. The activity? Driving. Remember the words, okay? Okay, now the next picture indicates a lady. She is doing something. What is she doing? She is wiping the floor. Wiping the floor. Wiping. The work done by the lady is to wipe the floor. Let us go hurriedly to the next picture. What is the man doing? The man is brooming. Either we can say sweeping or brooming. The man is brooming the floor or sweeping the floor. Sweeping is the action done by the man. Now let us go to the next picture, that is the sixth picture. What is the man doing in the next picture? He seems to be a player. He is playing basketball, throwing the ball on the net. He is playing the basketball. The first picture, painting. The second picture, can you guess? Planting. The third picture gives the work, driving. The fourth picture, wiping. The fifth picture gives the sense or activities that indicates brooming or sweeping. And the sixth picture gives the another activity or another work done by a man. He seems to be a player, that is playing. So these all are the work done by the different people in the picture. We did the work, we did the actions, clapping hands, patting feet, laughing aloud, brushing teeth, rub your hands, and in the picture, painting, planting, driving, the next one, wiping, sweeping or brooming, and the next one is playing the basketball. So these all are the works. These all are the action. These all are the things done. We are doing. We can do. And we do. Now let me go for some of the words. At the time when I am showing you the word, you have to speak aloud. You have to do the work, that is speaking aloud and reading. So now let me provide you the first word. Can you see this word? It's walk. W-A-L-K, walk. Walk. I have to walk to the school. I don't get the vehicle. I don't have even the school vehicle, so I have to walk to my school. So, walk, the work done. The action happens. Okay, this is walk. Please read aloud too. The next word, it's brush, brush, brush your teeth. Another work. Early in the morning, when we feel very sleepy, the mother shouts at us and she cries for brushing our teeth. It's brush. The next one is there. Okay. If we are keen in God, then if we honor God, or if we present, offer something to the God, that is what we call worship. Please read aloud along with the spelling. I do not dictate the spelling to anyone, just you can repeat looking at the cards. Worship. It's called worshipping, offering some kinds of flowers, some kinds of fruits to the God. That is action. That is the work doing. Worshipping. The next one is there we have. It's all the children are watching television right now to take their English class. Watch. Our work is being done. We are watching, that means we are doing something. So, this is what we call watch. We watch television with our eyes. Okay. The next one is there. It's the most important work of every student. Without this work, without doing this, no students can pass the examination. Do you know what is it? Obviously it is write. Writing something. What work do you have right now? It's I have to write something in my notebook to submit to my teacher. Writing. Writing an essay, writing a letter, writing the sentence, writing a paragraph or something else. So, writing is the work done by every student. So, this is writing. Okay, now the next one, it's simply called, when we brush our teeth, it's work. When we have to do our homework, the work. Then, when we have to go to the market to do shopping or to buy vegetables, it's work. When we have to sweep our room, that is the work. When we have to go to our friend's house to attend the party, that's also one of the work. When we have to go to the field to plow or to harvest, that is also called work. So, work means work. It's the action. It's to be done. So, dear children, why I am showing these all the words and why I have been repeating the work, action and the things to be done, that is what we call verbs. Verbs are the doing things, doing words, the action which we are doing. That is called verb. Do you want to see the definition of verb? Okay, you can check it. Verbs are the action words, or simply we can say action words are called verbs. And another words for verbs are also doing words. The words which indicates our work. The words which indicates what we are doing. That is called verb. Some of the examples are there. The examples you can see on the slide as well. Talk. I have been talking a lot from the beginning or from the starting of our class today. That is, the action takes place. I have been working by talking. So, talk. Type. When you have to write something in the computer monitor, then keyboard is necessary. So, we need to type some of the letters to be indicated or to be focused in the monitor. So, that is what we call type. The next one is there, ask. I asked you to act on our listening exercise. I instructed you to clap your hands, to pat your feet, and you did it. I asked you to do. I asked your name today. What's your name? That is the action done by me. It's ask. The next example you can see there. It's water. Water. And the next one is saved. Don't be confused. You may be thinking that why the teacher has said water as the verb. Water is a noun. But when we say that we have to pour water on our plant, then what we say? We have to water the plant. Giving water to the plant is called watering plants. So, that is what we call water as the verb too. The next example is there, shift. Changing from one to another. It's called shift. When we talk about the word shift, it gives the two different meaning. One shift is the different phase. Morning shift, evening shift, day shift. That is the different shift. When we are taking the session of English, then what do we say there? It's the day shift. English class is in day shift. In the daytime we do it. But when we talk about changing from one to another, I have shifted my class from morning to evening. Shifted. I have changed. Alternated. That is shift. The next example you can see, look. I have been looking at my book from a long time, so my eyes are paining. That is what we call look. And practice. Practice is also a verb. Practicing means doing something to be grabbed, something to be achieved. I have been practicing for my dance competition. Practicing, working on dance. That is what we call practice. So, these all the words are called verb, so that we can simply say verbs are doing words or action words. Now, let us move to the next one, the different forms of verb. What are the different types of verb that we have been using? If you are not in doubt, if you are not confused, let me provide you some of the information regarding the different types of verb. It's not the types exactly, but we also can say it as the type. But actually the name is given forms of verb. The verbs are used in the different condition in a different way. Like when we talk about the word talk, then the word talk is used at the prompt spot, but it's also been used as talked, T-A-L-K-E-D, talked, or talking. If you have listened to me carefully, there I have been telling you so many times the same word with a different way. Talk, talked. I talked with him yesterday. I am talking to all the students right now. The same word with different forms. So that, dear children, let us try to find out what are those different forms of verb. The first one, you can check it there in slide as well. The first form of verb is root form. Root form means the original verb. Like we were talking about write. Writing something on our notebook, I write a letter. Daily I write a letter. The word write. So, write itself is the root form of verb. The next one is there. That is past form. You can check as well, past form. Past form of verb refers to the work that had happened yesterday or the day before or long time ago. The example also could be made available to you as well. The next one is there, past participle. Past participle is a bit different, which are used with the work which have been completed. The next one is there, that is the fourth forms of verb. It's called present participle. Present participle. And the next one form, it's also called singular verb, where with verb we use yes or es. For example, if we get the word clap, C-L-A-P, clap, I indicated all the students to clap your hands. But when I have to indicate a single person, then what I say? He claps his hand. He claps his hand. So, the verb including yes and es are also called the singular verb, that is indicated for the single subject or single person. Is it fine? Now, let us move for very shortly regarding the example of those different forms of verb. You can also check it in slide. The examples are there with the 5 different forms of verb. The first one, you can check it there, like, liked, liked, liking, likes. The next one is write, wrote, written, writing, writes. And push, pushed, ed, pushed, pushing, pushes. Wet, wetted, wetted, wetting, wets. And the next one is there. This is not at last. There are other or lots of examples that you can explore from the different references, but here I have taken it at last. That is shout, shouted, shouted, shouting, shouts. So, these are the different forms of verb. Hope all the students have got the idea what verbs are and what are the different forms of verb. Doing words, action words are called verbs, and there are 5 different forms of verb that we have explored in today's class. So hopefully all the students enjoyed today's class and expecting your active participation in completing the exercises of verbs from your references book. I would like to wrap up today's class. Hope to see you in the next class as well. Thank you so much.